What's up, everybody? My name is Jen Yuchin. I love music. I decided to create a weekly playlist for myself. But every week I'm going to pick 3 songs. I'm going to explain why I chose them, what I like about them, and how I connect to them if I do. And I'm going to be putting the track list at the bottom of this video every time. So if you look at the bottom right now, you can see the songs that I'm talking about. Listen to them beforehand, listen to them after, listen to them during, I don't know. I get emotionally invested into music. It connects me to different people, different emotions. Sometimes I have thoughts that I can't share out loud, but I listen to a song that's sharing those. And I'm like, wow, this really hits me. I really feel this. So I want to start sharing my perspectives so hopefully other people can feel what I feel when I notice somebody that is like myself and makes me feel a little bit more normal, because I think we all feel like we're not normal. I use music as therapy, pretty much. It helps me explain who I am. I made my playlist, I love you, but I like everyone else too. There's a theme this week, and honestly it's about kind of strange love. It's about human emotions. True human emotions, not just like what we force ourselves to feel like or what we're supposed to feel like or what we tell other people we feel like. It's about true human emotions that you can't control. So this first song, I Love My Boyfriend by Princess Chelsea. I don't remember how I found this. I think it must have been on my Discover Weekly, or maybe I was just kind of like going down a rabbit hole of one song that I liked or another. I don't remember how I particularly found this song, but man, I felt it. And I listened to it nonstop. So the first thing that really hooked me to this song was Princess Chelsea's dreamy, dreamy voice. Super dreamy song, kind of surf rock, and it doesn't have a lot of it doesn't get louder or harder or necessarily change up at all. It's just very kind of a smooth, relaxing ride that you can just kind of bop to. And there's even a little talking part in the middle where she's talking about her inner feelings. Sometimes talk tracks don't work well in a song, but this one's kind of to the beat, and it's just super relaxing. Everything about this song is very relaxing. So I was watching the video for this because I like the song so much. I was like, alright, let me see if there's a video, and the video ended up being very cool. She has pretty good videos, and all of her music is pretty good too. But I was going down the comments, and everybody's talking about how shitty she's being to her boyfriend in this song. So she makes her boyfriend sound like he's dead in a closet. My wife's boyfriend likes this song a lot. A song about the difference between choosing the practical mate instead of the one that makes your brain go crazy. Confessions of a long-term relationship. Oh dear, am I a bad person for feeling just like this? People are always singing beautiful love songs and pretending those things don't happen. Wait, hold up, is this about her wanting to cheat? So pretty much if you keep going down, you'll see more. Great video, really cool song. So I'm reading through these comments, and I'm like, you know what? It's definitely not about her wanting to cheat on her boyfriend. Princess Chelsea is singing about actually being in love but having a crush on somebody else, literally just because that's how attraction is. She can't help it, and I just feel like you can definitely have feelings for multiple people at the same time, and they can all be super genuine. At the end of human nature, all we have is the ability to make decisions. You can play by the rules and stay with that person that you think you will have the best and most happy future with. Doesn't mean that in an alternate timeline you could be differently happy with somebody else, but you make your decisions and you make what you think is the best for you. You have different boyfriends, you have different girlfriends. You're gonna like other people. That's what this song's about. It's so dreamy, the tune is so dreamy. I listen to it over and over and over again. There's no huge pitch changes, and it doesn't go harder or faster really. Just a smooth, dreamy ride into the truth that we don't like to talk about. And so far, I've super enjoyed the rest of her music. So the first song in this I Love You But I Like Everyone Else playlist is about being in love, being happy, still having human attraction. The second song on this list is called Gossamer by Fashion Jackson. I found this on Spotify randomly as well, and it's just a super relatable, cool song. The song is pretty much a conversation between one person and another person. The main guy sings from his perspective, and then he like voices the other person in this conversation, but it's like a little silly because it's like warped, but it sounds good. But it could be any way. It could be any person. You make me feel like I'm going crazy, so I was hoping you could tell me maybe what's going on. Well, if you insist, I think you're cool and all, but I have a boyfriend. But that doesn't mean we can't be best friends. We can still sleep together on the weekends. So, want to get some coffee? Talk about it? Not particularly. Oh, okay. Like, it's just like you have these boring conversations with people and you're like trying to talk to them and you're trying to keep their attention, but they're like super not interested and kind of stringing you along. And I've been on both sides of this. I've been the clingy person who like wants the attention, and I've been the dismissive person who's like, whatever, I guess, okay, like I'm not even that interested in you. I really like the lyrics because it's like I'm reading a text from my friend who's like dating this shitty girl and they're trying to get with them, and it's just like really boring and not working out the way he wants it to. So I think this song is a cool take on an in-song conversation. It's been done before, but not really like this that I've heard of, and it's kind of like making fun of it a little bit too, but it also sounds kind of like groovy. I think it's a totally modern and chill and fun indie tune. I think it definitely like shows how weird music's getting and how it's kind of like transcending what anybody thought it was going to be. At the end of the song, he goes, I don't give a motherfuck what you're doing, so what are you doing? Everybody's been like that. Like, you're trying not to care, you're like, whatever, I don't care what you're doing. But I actually do care, and I'm like texting you, it doesn't matter. So I like this song a lot. I really connected with it. I thought it was fun. I tried to listen to the rest of this band's songs. They don't have that many, but they're not that good. This next song that I have on here, the third one, is like just super riot girl, grunge punk, I don't know. It's just like makes you feel like a badass when you're singing it in your car. This song is called I Threw Glass at My Friend's Eyes and Now I'm on Probation. And it's by Destroy Boys. I first heard this song randomly on Spotify, just like these other two. I just like connected with it right away because I love like punk rock, like riot girl music. I just really do. I've always connected with it. I always thought it was really cool. And it fits in the theme of I love you, but I like everyone else too. Just because it's about a relationship. It's obviously about a younger girl who likes an older guy. I think specifically I looked up on Lyrics Genius, and it was saying how the main singer wrote it when she was 16 about an older guy in school. So it's obviously about a girl who's hanging out with an older guy and feels weird about it. Maybe she doesn't know how to act around him, because I know when I was younger, I was so scared of being with guys and I didn't know how to act. So you just kind of act uninterested, even though you are, because you just don't even know what to do, so you totally shut down. And being a teenager is weird. And being in your 20s is weird too. And I'm assuming all of life is very, very weird and very complex emotionally. The song's also funny because in the chorus, I think, she's like, the butterflies you give me are literally making me nauseous. This is disgusting. Like, seriously, dude, what do you think you're doing? You're like way older than me and you're gross and I don't want to do that. But then she kind of goes on to say later that she does want to do that. Never invite me over ever again. Just kidding. Please do. I really want to hang out with you. And then later it's I really want to make out with you. It's just a good punk rock song, dude. Also, the song kind of calls out when you want someone's attention, but they're also kind of gross, so you kind of don't want it, but you're still kind of charmed by them, and you're still kind of curious. So, like, you kind of make out with them, but they're also pretty gross, and you don't want to tell your friends. I feel like this song's about that. I just think it's cool as hell. Time to get edgy. So these are my top 3 songs of the week. Again, the playlist is I love you, but I like everyone else too. It's a playlist about love and true emotions that nobody wants to talk about, and even I don't want to, but I feel like I have to, and I'm sharing it with you, and I hope that this connects with you in some way. And if you just think I'm a freak weirdo who listens to shitty music, that's okay too, because maybe next week when I come out with my next 3 songs, you'll like it even more. Maybe it'll be totally different genre, and you'll be like, wow, this girl's the best taste in music ever. I don't know. But if you ended up liking this video or you like any of these songs, please give it a like or subscribe to me. I'm going to be doing this every week. And if you have any music that you've been listening to lately that you kind of like just want to talk about, please put it in the comments and we'll have a good time. For those of you who were interested maybe in these songs, I do have them at the bottom, so you can click those links and check them out. Thank you so much, and see you next week for the new set of songs.